Welcome! So, there is only one major thing to showcase in this game outside of how you unlock the crate. And that is time trials. There are many time trials. There's my own ghost. Your ghost is created basically as soon as you've done any of these. You've got, once you've done your own time trial, you unlock Entropy. Assuming it's fast enough, you will unlock the Entropy Ghost. Once you beat Tropy, you will unlock the Oxide Ghost. Once you beat Oxide, you will unlock the Velo Ghost. And once you beat Velo, you unlock this. Actually, the developer one might be there from the beginning. Or at least at the same time as Velo. But, yes. What we're going to do is we're going to put on every single one of these ghosts at the same time to showcase how fast all of them are on any given track. But I am not planning to beat the developer ones. God, no, I'm not good enough. I wish I were, I'm not. My plan is simply to beat Velo every time. You can see, on all of these, I have beaten Velo. My best time is 1:20.64. Velo is 1:23. You know, I'm still a second off William P. Don't know how to beat him. Not good enough. Anyway, let's just go through them all. We're ready. It's time. It is time. I might beat it. My plan is to beat at least one. And that one will probably be Cortex Castle. And I will, if I don't do it on my actual run where I beat Velo, I will try and get the thing. But what I'm intrigued about is if at any point you actually overlap Tropy or Oxide. I genuinely don't know. So let's find out. Let's give it a go. But it's going to be a bit of like a mess at the beginning. There's just going to be so many ghosts moving around. And then that's sort of just going to stop, I guess. Because I'm too good to see those ghosts, apparently. But yeah, my goal is not to beat the developers because they are good. You may have noticed William P is fast, so I'm currently not winning. Yeah, and I will continue to not beat him. But yeah, this will definitely be a more selection of like concentration tracks, because you know, as good as I am I'm good enough to beat Velo. I still on some tracks will definitely need to concentrate because they won't make it easy for you. I don't think any of the developer times are easy. I think there's certainly some which are easier than others, but I don't think there's any easy one. But yeah, assuming I don't screw up here, I win. We did it, we beat Velo. And you can look at the map, you can see how far Tropy is. Tropy is basically half a lap behind. The only reason Coco said it might be time for an upgrade, indicating that I did badly, it's not actually because I lost the developer time, it's because I didn't put a time on the board. If you don't put any, like, if you don't get a best time, Coco will sort of like seem like you failed, which I did not. I think 1:22 is a solid time. It is not bad by any stretch, but also you can see here my top 8 are pretty close to one another, and yeah, I have never been able to breach the barrier of being able to take down the dev on this, but that's okay. We don't need to. But it's fine. You saw a bingo card for Crash 4 and one of the goals was get free dev relics. Oh god. I'm trying to think like how genuinely bad that is. I beat the dev time on this one. You can tell because there's like a little Beanox cog next to the track. But yeah, I'm trying to think, are there any easy dev times? No? Not really. It's hard. They're all hard. Did I beat any of the dev ones? Maybe one or two. Just by trying. But yeah, anyway. Let's go. I basically, before I started streaming, I practiced this track just to basically see if I'm in the groove today, and the answer is yes, I am. Because some days you wake up and you'll just play badly, just for whatever reason you're just not feeling it. And, you know, if that happens, oh, hello. Yeah, if that happens, you should probably, you know, not stream this. I could have streamed something else, like Kingdom Hearts or whatever. Because you do need to actually play well to beat Velo, as much as Velo is obviously easier than the dev time. Velo isn't easy. He's easier, but he's not easy. But yeah, if you jump a bunch, you don't lose as much speed there. And Velo, I don't believe, ever takes that shortcut. I could be mistaken, but I don't believe so. I don't think the dev time took the shortcut on the first lap, which is interesting. And the dev just totally went for a fireball, so that's fun. Yeah, so I'm kind of losing time because I had to go wide, I guess. Whereas the dev didn't. But it happens, whatever. I have beaten this dev, as I mentioned before, and I'm kind of close. Like, I think with a lot of these, I'm going to be quite close. It's just going to be a mixture of, okay, oh dear, hello, I kind of screwed up. I should have enough reserves. I do. Okay, yeah, I didn't do the drift into the shortcut, which I prefer to do because you can get a bit of, you can get like 1 or 2 extra reserves just in case, you know. Okay, on the final lap, they have to dodge the fireballs. That's interesting. Yeah, they have kind of a bad final lap. Actually, they really do. I am catching up a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. 2108 is good. 2108 is pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's, in fact, by 0.01, my second best time. Yeah, fair enough. That is a solid time. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. Didn't beat the dev, obviously. Very close, though. So, you know. So, yeah. I mean, I was in the groove when I was playing with Emil. But some days you will wake up and you're just not going to play well. Like, I think that can happen with any game. Like, certainly, like, speedrunners, I think they go through that. Like, where one day they'll be like, oh, I'm on world record pace consistently. And then the next day they just can't play. And they're, like, 2 minutes behind. It's just like, okay, what happened? What changed here? And the answer is probably nothing, really. Just either a mental block or you're feeling tired or whatever. But, yeah. It is what it is. But, anyway. But thank you for saying that. I like to think I'm quite good at this game. And I mean, I am good at this game. I'm just not dev time good. Like, there's a difference between being good and being god tier good. And I'm not god tier. I cannot do the things that certain players can do. I mean, partly, I guess, because I'm not on speed class, I'm on drift. Oh, yeah, I thought so. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It happens. I thought that might happen at some point. There was always a chance that I would be bested by the obstacles within the track, and there it was. I mean, if I could beat this one, that would be really nice. Because I do like this track. I'm not great at it, but I do like it. Oh, that was close, okay. There is one track that I kind of want to see if I can win the dev time on, and that's Blizzard Bluff. I've gotten close a couple of times, but I've never actually done it. But again, am I in the groove? We'll find out. I think it's a William P one. So, you know, no easy challenge here. Oh dear. You know what, I'm going to keep it going. Let's see if I can still beat Velo despite that. I'm still ahead. There he is. We'll see, we'll see. He's gonna... Because he's obviously... Until I can get a boost pad, I'm going to keep losing a bit of time. Because his reserves and his speed boost is a lot higher. But I'm going to still try and beat him. I think it's still possible. I just need a bit of luck. I don't know where the thing is though. Okay, it's there. As I say, I just need a bit of luck. And I need to play well. There we go. I'm in the lead. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. After all that, I still beat Velo. Oh, good stuff. Okay, so I was 5 seconds down. But who cares? I feel pretty good about it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So what I might do is I'll go through all of them and I might have like, I don't know, half an hour trying a couple that I want to at least give a go to beating the devs. We'll see how I feel by the end, I guess. I might be like, nah, I don't want to do that. But anyway. I don't know what RFTA is. Like, I don't know what that is, but okay. Let's go. Rise from the ashes. That makes more sense. You could have just said Phoenix, right? I love going through that. It's terrifying every time, but I do love it. Yeah, I don't think my theories are super outlandish. Like, because the game is purposefully not telling you much. So, like, and it's sort of, like, at points throwing you down a different route than, you know, what the reality is. So I'm trying to just, like, the theories I'm coming up with are trying to go 5 steps ahead when they haven't even revealed 4 of those steps. Like, they're purposefully, like, going further than it should be, but I don't think they're completely insane. Like, I think they're, with a different, like, outlook on things, they could totally be plausible, but they just aren't. But, there you go. Nice. Not the best, not the worst. Actually, I didn't think I did great there, but actually I was pretty close to my best. Alright, fair enough. We've got the final day of investigation and final sets of trials is basically what we got left. So we haven't, there's a lot we haven't done. So yeah, don't say anything. But yeah. It's been interesting. I like, the thing is, like, people said they wanted me and Joby to talk about our theories. My theory about the opening. Oh, I don't remember what I said. Oh boy. Okay, William P is very good on this track. Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, that's very generous of you. I don't know why my proper noise isn't working. I'm gonna have to look into that, because that's weird. I should be getting a better notification than that. Like, there should be an actual noise, and there should be, yeah, there should be an actual noise, and there should be an actual image. I don't know why the real thing isn't working, but thank you very much. I'll read that in a second. That's very kind of you. I didn't even see who it was. But again, thank you very much. I'll check in a minute. But yeah, no, it's been a fun playthrough. Phoenix Wright has been really, really fun. It's been good to finally play it. But yeah, like, the reason I keep, like, coming up with a bunch of different theories, however, like, crazy they may end up being, is because, like, people wanted us to. So I was like, okay, well, let's go for it. And I'm aware that some of them are, like, absolutely crazy. Some stuff I work out, though. I'm proud of the fact that I do work some of it out. The one thing I don't like about the game, oh whoops, that's not good, good stuff, is, like, it doesn't present reality a lot of, like, all the time. which isn't a problem, but like one of the fun things about like a detective or show or novel or whatever is that you could from the beginning work it out with the context clues you're given if you were good enough. If you had the right mindset and you're going down the right avenue, you could theoretically work it out from the very little you're given at the beginning. And I feel like the game doesn't do that. But yeah, it's police station versus the prosecutor's parking lot. Oh, I see that. Okay. But fair enough. I decided to subscribe again to support. I've been busy bird watching. Oh, lovely. And I'm stuff. So I bird post and stuff time. Oh yes. Yes. Feel free to post them in Discord. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you've been enjoying bird watching. I've not really done bird watching myself. I've done tiny bits, but like it's not necessarily my thing. I think birds are beautiful, but I don't necessarily like, you know, hang out and look for them in certain areas where like you know they'll convene. But I think they are beautiful creatures. So I am going to do Turbo Track, but I'm going to do that later because I'm actually going to do Retro Stadium because I haven't really showcased Retro Stadium, and I think it'd be fun to do it via this, because Turbo Track and Retro Stadium are exactly the same track. The only difference is Retro Stadium is exclusive to PlayStation, and they will have the exact same times and relics and everything. So if I was to get, say, what time have I got? 1:39.93. It will be 1:39.93 on Retro Stadium. They work interchangeably, so it does not matter which I do. So yes, let's go. Oh, I'm sure Rise from the Ash is not the longest case. I'm absolutely sure of that. But yeah, I was aware of that. It's interesting because like I haven't been watching the long play, but I've been looking at a long play on YouTube as a reference for how far into the case we are, and we're about 4 and a bit hours into a 7.5 hour video. How far we've gotten. And it's just like, okay, but we have been recording for like 20 hours. And I think it's a combination of the person playing knows what they're doing, and also, oh, that's not fast. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I want to go faster. The person playing knows what they're doing, and also, the person playing isn't doing voice act stuff and discussing things. They're just like, they're reading the text as in the way that they would, however fast it may be, and then they just move on, right? And that's fair enough. But it does mean we they just go through it, they blitz through the story. And I mean, it's not like it's unlegible, like or illegible. Obviously, like they're going at a pace that works and can be read. And I thought that, wow, I'm playing real badly. You know what, I'm just going to keep going, screw it. I was doing this like I'm trying to beat the dev time, because I have beaten the dev on this, but no, screw it. I don't know why I'm like really struggling to drift on this track, but I am. But yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting, like, what the difference is between our pace and the pace of anyone else, because I guess, like, reading a visual novel and joking through a visual novel takes considerably more time than just reading it and skipping through it and whatnot. Also, knowing exactly where to go and what prompts you need to do and whatnot will drastically reduce said time. It is fascinating. So yeah, I'd say like every one of those videos is a good like we're like 5-6 times longer every time, which is just wild. Yeah, there you go. Not my best by far. Hello, Emil. How you doing? Focusing on the voice acting did make thinking about the case and commentating a lot harder for you. Oh, really? Interesting. Also, hello, Emil. I hope you're doing well. That's interesting. I've not really had that much problem. I don't know why. Maybe because I've done all the cases, so I've sort of adapted. But it hasn't really bothered me much. Tiger Temple. I have not beaten the dev here. I'm not even close. 7 seconds off? Christ, okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and it was great having you as part of it. Yeah, well, again, I'm glad that it makes you want to play them. Yeah, the first game certainly is real good. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Let's go! I just love how crazy the start is, where there's just so many ghosts. Yeah, I guess that's what's making them go faster, because they're cutting the grass. I just find it's really slow to cut the grass. Especially at the beginning when you've got not really any reserves. You've got no speed built up because you haven't hit any speed boosts. Like, once you hit the speed pad here and your speed drastically increases, then fair enough. Like, that seems much more manageable, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they are super. Yeah, like, it's so much slower. Like, the second you go off the grass, your speed just drastically increases, but while on the grass, like, it's so slow. I just don't really understand how to keep up the momentum, I guess. Something I've never learned. There's definitely a trick to it, but I don't know. And I will have to learn one day. But, well, actually, that's not true. I don't have to learn it. That's not true at all. Like, I do not have to beat this death time. I'm not putting myself through the pressure of doing that. I'm putting myself through the pressure of beating Velo, which I'm going to do. I have done pretty much consistently every time. Even after getting crushed into a speedway, I beat him. So, you know. No shame here. I think this is the fastest time I've ever done. Sure is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They are almost certainly speed class, yes, I would imagine so. Speed class would make a difference, yes. How do you join the server? Oh, you're not part of the server? I thought you already were. Are you not? I can give you a link. I thought you were already part of the server. I sent you a whisper link to the server ages ago, so if you look in your whispers from me... oh, I forgot. Okay, I can't... For some reason, like... Twitch is really awkward with sending whispers at the moment, but I sent you a whisper ages ago. That should do it. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to overlap them. Or would I? Would I be able to overlap Tropy? No, I don't think it's enough time. But yes. I should beat them all. Oh, well, should I? I will not beat them all, though. I can't do it. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of boss fights in Dragon Quest XI. It's such a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I also got very addicting to the gambling in the game. There's a slot machine, like, I don't know, not even halfway through the game. Yeah, like, I got very addicted to it. It's interesting, because, like, I have zero desire to do gambling in real life, but if you give me a gambling minigame in a video game, I will eat that thing up, like, and I'll spend ages on it. But I have zero desire. It does not translate in any capacity through real life. Like, the most I've ever done in gambling is, like, I bought, like, a lottery ticket once in a blue moon because, like, there's a really big lottery on or something. Like, okay, I'll give it a go, you know. I'll spend £2. But that's it. Like whenever me and my mum used to, like, visit the UK, like, on holiday or visiting family or whatever, we would always get a lottery ticket then, just be like, okay, well, we're actually over. We could cash in the lottery ticket should we win. So we may as well give it a go. But yeah, otherwise I do not care in the slightest. It's very interesting. Because you'd think that I would get addicted. It's the same with, like, gambling games, like, that actually take real money from you. Like, or like, modes that want to scalp you or whatever. Again, I have zero desire. I have beaten this dev time, I think. I didn't right now, but I'm pretty sure I have. It wasn't my fastest, but, I beat Velo, though. That's all I'm going for. Am I ahead of the dev time? No. I'll send you another invite. I cannot currently. Twitch is refusing to let me send a whisper for some reason. I don't know why. So I currently cannot. But yes. It shouldn't have expired though. I set it to not expire. But you'd be used once, so if it's expired, it means you've used it. Because you were, I'm sure you were part of the Discord, weren't you? I'm sure at one point you were. I don't know why you would have left, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the dev just cuts through there. Oh, that's sneaky. That's fun. This is one of those tracks that I'm real bad at, so I am not expecting good things here. Oh, my speed is completely gone, and oh dear. Well, I'm gonna keep it going and see how it goes, but again, I'm not expecting miracles here. What's interesting about Velo is actually, up until like this point, Velo is pretty close to the dev time. So that's actually quite interesting how close they were. I don't really know what changed specifically. Also, they lost loads of time there for some reason. Can't complain, it's great for me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the Blue Fire tracks, because I want to see just how different the distance between Velo and the devs and Tropy are, because like it is, like, I mean, look at Velo versus Oxide here. Like, Tropy's actually quite close to Oxide, but Velo versus Oxide is just a different league, right? And then the dev time is beyond that. But oh, hello Velo. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a surprise. Nicely done. Wait, I still won, but okay. I'm impressed. He came out of nowhere.